Hello everyone, welcome to the Technic Jelly channel. This is the second video I will be putting on this channel, and I'm gonna say now, don't expect the video counter, because if I do get into this channel and start releasing more and more technology videos as time goes, I won't be able to number them all. This is number 2 though. This is a slideshow on Jupiter, if you couldn't tell already. I know, it's kind of stating the obvious, right? But anyway, moving on. Jupiter, gas giant discovered in 1610 by Galileo Galilei, named after the Roman king of the gods. Right, and because of its size, that seems fitting because it's the largest of the gas giants in the solar system, making it above all of the others, well, the largest planet in the system that we currently know about. So, its name fits, because it's the biggest, has the highest rank, it's the king. That might not be the case for long, though. That's another matter entirely for a different video. Talk to you guys later on that one. Let's continue with this. Raining diamonds. Now stick with me here. We're going to switch to a different planet for a second. On Saturn, during storms, clouds of soot clump together and form graphite, and as it approaches the gas giant's core, the pressure gets more intense and it compresses to diamonds. This phenomenon is thought to happen on Jupiter as well, but when we send drones up, they're torn to shreds by high wind speeds and immense pressures. The high wind speeds are due to a storm, which we will discuss later in this slideshow, and the pressure is, well, thousands of tons of gas going down on the object, so, yeah, that's a thing. Moving on. Classification. There are 2 major types of planets that scientists know about. Currently, there's terrestrial planets, which are rocky-based planets like Earth or Mars, ones like those whose cores are definite rock and their outer shells are as well. And then there's gas giants, which their cores could be rock or they could be gaseous, and their outer layers are all gaseous. That's why they get their name. That, as well as their size. All gas planets are generally quite large in comparison to terrestrial planets. How it formed. There are 2 theories as to how these planets form. The first theory being one that we've had for a long time, that the gases that are a rocky core started out as a meteorite that had gravity, not quite so much to attract other meteorites, but enough to attract gases, and this led to a buildup of the gas on the planet, leading to the planet to be a gas giant. The second theory is, and this is a relatively new one, which is kind of surprising considering it makes a little bit of sense, is that the gas is left over from when our star, Sol, formed, that they compress together to form the gas giant, and there is no rocky core, just more gas at the center. But both of these do work in simulation. Either one of them could have happened and been properly done. They'd work, the planet would be stable, like they currently are, but we can't tell if it's a rock at the middle or just more gas, because, as stated previously, the drones just get torn to shreds, or crushed to the size of who knows what. What's it made of? Well, the majority of Jupiter is made up of hydrogen and helium, and this does bring some support to the idea gas giants were made by gases left behind by the stars, or by forming stars, such as Sol, our home star. The reason this gives you leniency is because our star consists mostly of hydrogen with traces of helium. So, yep. A 400-year storm. That is correct. That you are not misreading that. You are not mishearing that. There is a 400-year storm on Jupiter. On Earth, tornadoes, hurricanes, monsoons, so they're nothing in comparison to this. The large spot on Jupiter's surface, the red spot, is actually a massive storm. It can fit 3 planet Earths inside of it. It's lasted for more than 400 years, so the 400-year storm title is kinda outdated. Its winds reach speeds of over 425 miles an hour at the outer edge of the storm. Imagine what the wind speeds inside there must be. They've got to be absolutely insane. Rings. Yes, Saturn is not the only one with rings. It might have the most visible set, but Jupiter also has some. Like it says right here in the slideshow, they have different size, different shape meteorites, and with different materials. Each set of rings generally consists of different material. Some hydrogen, helium, stuff like that. Other rings are rocky and have things like gold or iron, giant clumps of it in the rings, which will be useful when if humanity gets out into space, we can actually start mining operations around these gas giants. Would be quite beneficial. Many moons ago, I did this quippy little title because Jupiter, as you can see, has 67 known moons. Each moon generally has its own unique orbit, and all of them have their own name. I don't get why science does this. I mean, why don't they just name it Moon 1, Moon 2, Moon 3? I mean, I realize the number would get quite high, but so are some of the numbers they use for naming now. But each of these moons has its own different orbit. I already said that, my bad. But having 67 makes it the planet with the most moons in the whole solar system. And that's only ones that we know about. For all we know, it could have many, many, many more. Hence, many moons ago. This is one of the coldest planets in the solar system. A surface temperature negative 108 degrees Celsius. Makes it one of the coldest planets in the solar system. If you plan to visit, bring a winter jacket. Probably an anti-pressure system too. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped or got your attention at least. If you like the video, please hit the like button and tell your friends about the video. And if you feel like more technology videos, and remember, this is actually a pretty dull one, a pretty crappy one. This is low-end scale. If you feel like more, and you might look into this channel a little, and hopefully I can become like Grant Thompson or one of them, please hit the subscribe button. Thanks, guys.